Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Oops, I Learned English. I'm Tom. Today, you will listen to a short story, a true life-changing story. This episode is part of our 5-minute listening and shadowing practice. You can enjoy this even if you only have 5 minutes on the bus, while cooking, or when you're walking to university or back home. It's a story about one small moment that changed everything. As you listen, you can shadow the words. Repeat after me, slowly and clearly. This story is for A1 to A2 English learners. I use simple and clear language. So, take a deep breath, listen carefully, and then shadow with me.
2 years ago, I felt lost. I had a job, but I didn't enjoy it. I had friends, but I felt alone. Every day looked the same. Wake up, go to work, come home, sleep. I wasn't happy, but I didn't know what to do. One night, I came home late. I was tired and angry. My head was full of noise. I sat on the sofa and turned on the TV, but nothing helped. Then I saw my old notebook on the table. It was a small Spanish notebook from school. I opened it and saw my handwriting, old words, short sentences, and grammar notes. I smiled a little. I used to love learning Spanish. It made me feel free. But I stopped many years ago. That night, I said to myself, maybe I can start again, just for fun, just a few minutes a day. So I did. I opened YouTube and searched Learn Spanish Slowly. I found a podcast with short stories. The teacher spoke clearly. I understood most of it. Not everything, but enough.
I repeated after him slowly. It felt strange at first, but after a few minutes, I started to enjoy it. I could feel something waking up inside me. The next day, I listened again. 10 minutes, then 15 minutes. Every day, it became easier. I started to learn new words. I used them in small sentences. These words gave me power. They were small, but they made me feel strong. After 1 month, something beautiful happened. My Spanish improved just a little, but my life changed a lot. I started to think differently. I wasn't afraid to make mistakes anymore. I wasn't waiting for the right time to do things. I just started. Spanish became my friend. When I felt lonely, I listened to Spanish podcasts. When I felt tired, I watched short Spanish videos. And every time I learned something new, a new word, a new phrase, or just a new idea, I started writing short notes in Spanish. Today was a good day. I talked to a stranger. I smiled at someone. These small sentences helped me see my life clearly. I was growing slowly, but really growing. One evening, I was sitting in a cafe. Next to me, 2 tourists were speaking in Spanish. Before, I would stay quiet, but that day I smiled and said, "Hola," that means hi. "Are you visiting here?" They smiled back. We talked for 5 minutes. Nothing special, but for me it was a big victory. After they left, I felt proud. I said to myself, this is why I started learning again. That moment showed me something important. Sometimes learning a language isn't just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about learning to connect, to understand people, to share your story, to feel part of something bigger. Now I still practice every day, just 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes I shadow podcasts. Sometimes I read short stories aloud. Sometimes I record myself and listen again. I don't study because I have to. I study because I want to. Because Spanish is not just a language for me. It's a reminder that I can always start again. All right, that was a beautiful story. Simple, true, and powerful. Try repeating these sentences right now. I used to love learning Spanish. I used to love learning Spanish.
I started to enjoy it.
I started to enjoy it. I said to myself, maybe I can start again. Here are some shorter phrases you can practice. I felt lost.
I felt lost. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I started again. I started again. I felt proud. I felt proud. Try repeating these sentences right now, slowly, clearly, and with emotion. Thank you for listening to another episode of Oops, I Learned English. I'm Tom, and I see you in the next shadowing practice. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in small changes. Bye for now.